Okay, so I'm making this video like standing up. No, I'm not making this video standing up. I am lazy, so I'm sitting down. Okay, hey everyone, it's Haruinkorea, and today I'm gonna do an apartment tour so you guys get to see my Korean apartment. Okay, I just want to state that my apartment is not really it's not decorated, so it's not really fancy. In my opinion, it's not clean, though everybody will be like, it's clean, I bet, but I didn't do my like few dishes, didn't make my bed, I didn't hang up my laundry, so whatever. I'm not cleaning, this is what you get, so let's go. Okay, so first, this is where I come to throw out my garbage. So at first when I got here, like in Korea, I thought these things were pretty weird and they confused me, but they're not that hard. Like you just put your T-money card here and scan it, and then this thing opens, and there's one for like food garbage, and then there's one for normal garbage, which all Korean apartments are different, so some might not have these, but mine does. Okay, next there's an E-Mart in my apartment, which is pretty nice and convenient because whenever I want snacks, I can just come down here. Okay, next my apartment has a little code door, which I'm not going to show you the code, but here it is.
문이 닫힙니다.
Alright, so next is my doorbell, which you like ring it, which I'm not gonna do that because then the inside will turn on and it has like a little camera. So yeah, and then here's my keypad. So you just press it and then it turns on and you enter the code. And this is my apartment. First, I have all of my recycling here because like in Korea, you basically have to recycle. Usually people like take their shoes off here, but I don't follow Korean culture in my own house, so I'm already wearing my slippers, so I wear them outside. Whatever, don't care. But if I'm in someone else's house, I'll follow the rules. Next, I have like this closet, which I keep all my shoes in. I would say it's pretty big. As you can see, I messed up again and bought like literally no shoes to Korea because I don't know what I'm doing. Then on this side, there's another closet. I don't really keep anything in here, but it's pretty big, I would say. Decent amount of space. So yeah, there's that. So next, onto my apartment. I have my washing machine here. It's pretty easy to figure out, like literally just turn it on. I use this first one here. Focus. Okay, well you can't see it. Okay, there you go, now it's focused. I use the first one, and then after I click it, I just press the start button. I haven't even bothered using any of these other ones, so I know the most important ones. This is my little kitchen. I get 2 burners, one big one, one small one. It does its job. It would be nice to have an oven, but I don't have one. Or a microwave for that matter. Here's my sink with my dishes. I have places to hang things. And, open. It's my cabinet. As you can see, I also have like no dishes whatsoever. And I get 2 cabinets like these. Keep some food up here. Then I have this. Got some important things right here, obviously. Then my refrigerator. It like looks like it's kind of like part of the, like, it looks like it could be a cabinet basically. So there's my refrigerator and freezer, which my freezer's broken, so you're gonna hear a loud sound, maybe. Yeah, but I get a decent amount of like space here. Like, I would say I have 3 drawers, which is nice. So I have another cabinet here right by the refrigerator. And then this area here, I would say I would put my microwave if I had one, which I don't have one, so it's kind of sad. Then this is like just like counter space, I would say. And I hang up all my laundry there, which, okay, I should say I dry all my laundry there. I rarely hang up my laundry. And then also I wanted to show you guys, like, I have this that pulls out that I guess you could kind of use as a kitchen table, but I don't have any stools, so I never actually use this. I sometimes use it for cooking if I like need more space. Okay. Closet space, and I really got fortunate with all the closet space I got, because I feel like a lot of people don't get this much closet space. I have 2 closets this size, which is wonderful because I can fit so many things in here. So there's my one, then I have another one here. So yeah, I have a lot of space for closet stuff, like it's nice. And then over here, like I have like a drying rack thing, which I didn't discover until I already bought my other drying rack, but like pulls out. It's rather small, like if you see this, it's definitely not worth, you know, only having this. So I'm glad I bought the other one, but knowing my cheap self, I probably wouldn't have bought the other one if I would have known I had that. Okay, next, my desk space. So, like this chair was already here when I got here. I have 2 cabinets here, which I literally just throw my trash into, basically. Things I don't want to deal with right now. My desk, I decorate with pictures of my friends and family who I love. So if you want to see some baby Brianna, focus, there you go, there's baby Brianna. She's in the stroller. And there's her with her mom, how pretty and cute. This is a card that my best friend made for me. Love you, Grace. Or you guys, if you watch my videos, know Grace. And a letter that I got when I was a freshman from my lovely sister, Brittany, who always has my back and sending me money when I'm broke in Korea, so thank you. And then a letter from my mom on my 19th birthday. And then I have another letter from my mom from when I was a freshman in college. So yeah, clearly love my family and friends. They are my world. Yes. Also, if I didn't show, I have more pictures of my family and friends. This is my beautiful mother right there. Isn't she gorgeous? I love her. This is my dad. These are my gorgeous sisters. And then I randomly bought this Dairy Queen hat because I worked at Dairy Queen for like 6 years of my life. So yeah, I bought it. I kind of miss Dairy Queen, even though I complained about it all the time, but it was a big part of my life, so that's why I bought the hat. Okay, so kind of just like a final look at my apartment. These 2 chairs some amazing lady gave to me who was moving out after her like school contract ended. And without these chairs, I would just be super sad because I used to just sit on my bed all the time. But now I thankfully have chairs and I got them for free, so yep. First, again, bathroom's not clean. I have my Ryan carpet, which I think is adorable, and I spent $20 on it, so it better be adorable. My toilet, my like mirror with all my stuff in it, medicine cabinet, I guess you could call it. So all of that space there, then all of this space. And if you don't know, I'm sure you do know if you're doing any type of research on Korea, you need to bring some deodorant, okay? Like, bring your own deodorant from America unless you're trying to order it online, because Koreans do not use deodorant like we do. So let me just tell you this story. I know it's supposed to be an apartment tour, but I feel the need to tell this story. So this morning, I woke up at like 9:05-ish, and I was supposed to be leaving my apartment at 9:15. and I still had to take a shower and everything. So I'm rushing to get ready, and to be honest, I usually get ready in about 10 minutes. If I still look fine, I don't really care. Like, I get ready in 10 minutes and it works for me. For other people, it doesn't work. Anyway, clearly it didn't work for me this morning because I got to school and I was like, am I like getting sick? Is it like unusually hot? Like, why am I like sweating under my arms right now? And then I'm like, did I forget to put deodorant on? So I'm like freaking out. And I literally had like no money in my bank account to go buy deodorant. But like, I was like, I am not about to go the whole day without deodorant. So I run downstairs and there's like maybe 2 marts downstairs. Like, so I go to both marts, neither of them have deodorant. And I'm like, are you serious? And I only had a 15-minute break in between like my classes to go get this deodorant, and the marts were downstairs in my school. I don't know if I mentioned that. Anyway, so like they didn't have it and I'm like, oh, like am I just gonna have to be smelly all day at school? Like this is stupid. And then I went to the convenience store and thankfully I was able to find like deodorant, but it was this really weird deodorant. Like okay, maybe it's not that weird, but not like normal deodorant. And this is like the only kind they had. Like, and it cost like $8 for this deodorant, but it offers dry comfort. I did not feel comforted all day. Like, are you serious? This is a lie, but I had to buy it or else I was gonna be like, it's gonna be a bad day. So just warning you, bring deodorant. That's all I got to say. Okay, back to the apartment tour. Okay, so yep, I have my medicine cabinet there. I have all this extra space over here. Your girl is obsessed with pandas. Look at them. So she has these pandas. And also, more importantly, she's obsessed with Howl's Moving Castle. So she drew these cute little pictures. This is her boyfriend's and she's never gonna get a real one. Like, just letting you know. And then here's Calcifer, one of my favorite quotes from the movie. It says, they say that the best blaze burns brightest when circumstances are at their worst. And Calcifer is adorable. But yeah, this is my bathroom. My sink is here. To be honest, like, you probably won't be able to tell, but my sink is clogged and I have yet to address that. It's been like 5 months. Okay, next is my shower, and if you're wondering why I have 50,000 towels, it's because I have box braids, you know, and if you have ever had to wash braids, you will understand the struggle. Thankfully, I again got fortunate with an actual shower instead of some Korean showers, as you might know, have like, they're attached to the faucet. So thankfully I got like an actual shower and I'm so happy about it. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to state is my air conditioner. So obviously I'm not turning this on now because it's freezing outside, but here's my air conditioner here, and then just press the button on my remote and it turns on. Okay, so this is my view from my apartment of the outside, which basically my view involves apartment buildings that look exactly the same as mine. So it might not be that special to anyone else, but I think it's still pretty and I like it. Okay, so I hope it's not too dark. I hope you enjoyed that video of my apartment. Like, I kind of want to make this pretty short, though I do have a lot of things to comment on my apartment, but I'm completely winging this, so I feel like in a future video I will probably make more to say about my apartment once I sit down and organize my thoughts. But I really just wanted to make a video after work today, so I didn't have time to organize my thoughts, and I don't do well when I don't organize my thoughts because I just ramble, as you can see now. But anyway, I'm gonna try to talk about my apartment. Okay, so first, I feel like I really got fortunate with my apartment. When I was online looking at apartment tours, like, I was freaking out because I felt like a lot of people had like horror stories about their like apartments that they got from their school. Like, their apartments might have been really small or dirty, or I even read like some people had molds in like their shower and stuff. And so I was freaking out when I got here. And so I remember like when my directors picked me up from the bus station, they're like, okay, we're going to your apartment. And I was like having like a mini panic attack. I was like, oh my gosh, my apartment's gonna be like so gross and small and tiny. And the second they opened the door and I walked in, I was just like died, because I was just so surprised that, in my opinion, it's big, it's nice, it was clean enough. Like, I had to do some extra cleaning, but that's just because I'm slightly a germaphobe. Well, not really, but I just don't like anyone else's dirt. If it's my dirt, that's completely fine. If it's someone else's dirt, I don't have time. So I did do cleaning, but it was for the most part clean. And so I was just super excited. Like after I, like looking online, I was not expecting a nice apartment. So some things that I feel like my apartment has that other people's apartments don't have are, one, I get a full shower, like a normal shower. That, to me, I saw a lot of apartments, even nice apartments and apartment tours, that didn't have a normal shower. They had like the shower head attached to the sink. And I have taken showers like that before, but I personally don't like it. It gets your entire bathroom wet, and you always have to wear like the shower shoes, and I don't know, like I just don't like having my entire bathroom being wet. So I love having a full shower, which I feel like is something you might not get everywhere. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just want to state, like, I have a friend who works for another private school, and maybe if I can convince her, I'll be like, hey, we should do an apartment tour of your apartment for a comparison. But I 100% know she'll not go for that. It's Grace, again, for those of you who watch all my videos. But yeah, but if I could convince her to do that, I would, because then you could kind of see like the difference in Korean apartments, because mine is bigger than hers, it's newer than hers, and all those things like that. Okay. 2, another thing I get that I feel like I've seen a lot of people don't have is a huge amount of storage space. I did not even show you guys all the storage space I have. Like I have random cabinets everywhere for me to put all of my stuff in, and it's wonderful. Like I don't even have that much stuff to put all of it in. Like, so I think it's nice. I mean, if you do have a lot of stuff, like then it would be very convenient for you. I feel like maybe if I was gonna be here for a long time, I would have a lot of stuff, but I personally see myself kind of being at one school for maybe a year and a half, going to another school, being there, then going to another one. Like, I don't like change per se. Like once I get comfortable at a spot, I usually like to stay there, but I also wanna go home and see my family like for months at a time. So that would require me not being at the same school all the time. Okay, so again, I just wanna state that I really love my apartment. Like, I love all the space I get. I love all of the openness of it. I love the, like, my refrigerator space, my closet space. I love my shower, my bathroom. Like, it's all great. And I feel like a lot of people don't get all of that. I'm not sure. I haven't watched every apartment video out there. I don't know the percentages of people who get a big apartment to people who get a small apartment, but I just know, like, from what I saw online, I was not really expecting a nice apartment, and so I feel like I got really fortunate. Okay, lastly, I do want to like state something else. Like, I don't want to make this video too long. I should probably make another like update about my apartment or something. I don't know. Or if you guys have any questions, you can ask them in the description link. And since I don't really get any comments, I will probably answer them. But if for some strange reason I get some comments and it's too many, I'll make another video. But I highly, highly doubt that'll ever happen. But yeah, I really just wanted to state, like, I feel like the reason I got a nice apartment is because I live in like a really new city. Like, the city I live in is called Sejong. Nobody knows where that is. Like, no one's ever heard of that. Like, if you've ever heard of a city called Daejeon, like, it's one of the, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I think it's the 5th largest city in Korea. I'm almost, let me just Google this really quick. Hey, I was right. Daejeon is the 5th largest city in Korea, so I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you ever heard of Daejeon, at least that's kind of a big, like, I feel like people know where Daejeon is, even if you've never been to Korea, like, and you've like done research on Korea, you might know where Daejeon is. If you don't, basically my city is about an hour and 30 minutes by bus from Seoul. So I really don't think it's that bad. Like, if I take a KTX train, it's even faster. So yeah, so the reason I got a nice apartment is because, like I said, I live in a new city. Like, all the apartments here are like new. Even if my like director wanted to be cheap and get us like the cheapest apartment, which they might have done, like, all the apartments are probably nice here. Like, Sejong is where the rich business people live, like, and government officials. So I got a nice apartment. So I really do want to make like a video about the benefits of living outside of Seoul, because I am not trying to jam pack like 10 minutes extra video in here of me trying to talk about that. But basically, one of the main benefits is I feel like you potentially could get a nicer apartment. That's not always true. I'm sure there are many cases where it's not, but the fact that I don't live in Seoul, like, that's one of the big reasons I probably got a nice apartment. Like, people in Seoul, I'm sure there are people who work at private schools or public schools who have nice apartments in Seoul, but I've seen a lot of people who have really tiny apartments, so I'm very happy I got a big apartment. Even when I was like trying to decide on a location where I wanted to be, yes, I requested being like within an hour and 30 minutes from Seoul, but like the reason I didn't want to be placed in Seoul was one, I knew how hard it is. Two, Seoul is crazy busy. And three, like I knew if I was in Seoul, there was a small chance I was getting a nice apartment, and that was one of my top priorities, so yeah. Alright, so I'm super sorry that this video turned out to be way longer than I thought it would. To be honest, maybe I just like listening to myself talk. I don't know. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed that video. So again, if you have any questions, just drop them down below. And I will try to answer them. I highly doubt I'll get too many to where I can't answer, so I will try to answer them. But yeah, if you liked that video and you'd like to see more videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Bye!